Hi, heroines. I'm Lydia Lee from Screw the Cubicle, and I am your freedom fightress. And this is another episode of Ask a Heroine. And today I have a question here that came from a viewer. And her question is, I'm working a day job while building my business, but after a long day at work, I barely have the energy to do the work I love. And I feel like my business is moving along slower than I hoped because I can't give it the effort I'll like to. So how can I rapidly grow my business while working a day job and still avoid burnout? Good question, and I think a lot of women can relate to that. You know, after a 9 to 5 job, the last thing you want to do is do another job. And how can you kind of keep committed to your eyes on the prize to quit your job and start your business, your dream business, without feeling like you're going to be exhausted and burnt out every time? So the first tip I want to give is about time blocking. This has been a lifesaver for me when I was kind of in my job in transition and building a business on the side, and I even use it now as I'm, full time in my business in Bali, for example. So look at your calendar, like build an Excel spreadsheet or even use Google Calendar and start using first of all, theme days. So if Mondays are really busy for you at work, don't do your business stuff on a Monday because you know you'll be exhausted coming home from work. And maybe Wednesday is a good day or Friday is a good day. So pick a day and start theming some of the days that feel right for you to produce things for your business. So if writing a blog, for example, or filming videos for your business is essential, you may want to block out a time like a Friday where you feel creative and it's the end of the week and you have a little bit more energy and a little bit more pizzazz, in your in the way that you'll be delivering information. And that might be the day that you theme for filming materials or marketing materials for your business. So start looking at your calendars as theme days so that you're not doing all types of things all the time. Because, a marketing version of you, having lots of energy, for example, to show up for your work versus, let's say, research and planning, it takes two different parts of your brain in a way. So you don't want to be toggling through both parts of you in one day. So theme your days according to the types of tasks that are priority for you for that week. And another thing is being able to commit to a reasonable time and day per week to avoid disappointment or feeling like a failure. So if 3 days a week is too much, start thinking about how many hours can you really put into your business right now while you work a full-time job. You may have to block off, 3 hours on a Sunday, instead of going out, or maybe it's Friday night for you. So give yourself reasonable time that you can actually promise and commit to so that you don't feel like a loser, at the end of the week, because I know I hate feeling like that. So, be honest with yourself, the amount of time that you can really dedicate to your business and try to promise and commit to those time blocks and set the alarms, set your calendar to be busy so you're not booking anything else in there and really committing to building your business on the side. Another way that you can start to kind of free up more time for yourself, which I've taught some of my clients that I work with at Screw the Cubicle, is perhaps there might be an idea where you can negotiate your current role with your boss. So think about your skills at your work right now and your role at your work. If there's a way to negotiate maybe once a week of being able to work from home, and you can start to think about ways that you can be productive and efficient and really get your buy-in from your boss by saying that, hey, I have less distractions at home. Can we trial for a month, once a week on a Friday where I get to work from home, and you really be productive and efficient to finish the work on time. And then that way it frees you some free time at work to not be distracted by, other coworkers or, the meetings and things like that you have at work, and really be able to free up some time that you can work on your business by negotiating this work from home time with your boss, if that's a possibility. And the last tip is think about, if it's possible for you to even freelance, your skills right now. Do you have to be working at the job that you're working in? If it's providing you income, I know that that's an essential piece of, being able to live comfortably, but is your skill able to be, monetized elsewhere? Do you even know what you really need to live on every single month? Maybe you need to take a look at your finances and go, what is my break-even point every month? And think about freelancing your skills. Could you possibly make the same amount of money as your salaried job, or maybe a little bit less even, but still be able to survive by freelancing and getting online gigs off sites like freelance.com or upwork.com, and utilize your skills to work for yourself as a freelancer or a contractor. And that way you can free up more flexibility in your time and, of course, get to choose how and when you work. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you, and please send us more questions on how I can help you live and work out of the cubicle, and also, freedom-based ways to be able to free up more time and get you started on keeping your eye on the prize for a life much more free than the cubicle. Thank you, and see you later.